Hey drummers, welcome to the 5 Foundational Techniques for Rock Drumming series. I'm Nate Brown, and this series is brought to you by Drum Magazine and OnlineDrummer.com. This video lesson series covers drum set playing, so if you're interested in learning the snare drum, you can pick up my book by Alfred Publishing, Alfred's Beginning Workbook for Snare Drum. That'll take you through all the basics of reading snare drum notation and all that good stuff. So let's get started with this first technique, the 8th beat. And to follow along with this lesson, you'll need the sheet music titled Template, the 8th beat technique. And you can get that at OnlineDrummer.com. The 8th beat technique uses 8th notes on the hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is called an ostinato. A part of the drum beat that just repeats over and over is what's called an ostinato. 8th beat grooves all share that 8th note ostinato with the hi-hat. The 8th beat technique gets its name because every stroke that you play is going to fall in line with the 8th notes on the hi-hat. So take a look at number 1. I'll play it for you. Learning to read this notation is easy if you use what I call the vertical technique, and that's when you just look at each count by count, and you look at the notes that line up vertically. Count 1 has a hi-hat and bass drum in line, so that means you're going to play it. The and has just the hi-hat alone. The 2 has the hi-hat and the snare drum, and you just keep reading it like that. This technique works because you know that every stroke on the hi-hat is in time with 8th notes. 1 and 2 and. So it's important that you keep steady time as you're doing that. This is just one example of an 8th beat. In my new release, Chart Topping Drum Beats 1, I have a section on 8th beat, which goes over a lot of different coordination exercises for the 8th beat, but also chart-topping examples of how this 8th beat has been used in chart-topping songs. You can get this book at OnlineDrummer.com too, as well as a video course companion. Number 2 on this template is blank on the bass drum. And that's because I want you to have an opportunity to explore some ideas on your own. It's one thing to be able to play other people's ideas, but as you explore your own, you start to develop your own unique style. So take a pencil and write in bass strokes where you think it might be cool. I'm just going to goof around a little bit on the kit with 8th beats, and remember this first section has the snare drum on 2 and 4. I hope you enjoyed the first lesson in this series and have fun messing around with your own drum beats. Don't forget to check out Chart Topping Drum Beats 1, which includes a lot of examples of the 8th beat. The next lesson in the series covers snare movement. See you in the next lesson. Keep drumming.